Do you know of someone with a substance use problem?
I do.
Me too. Almost everyone knows of someone close, a friend or a relative that has struggled with substance abuse. Probably you have heard stories of car accidents, violence, job problems, depression, anxiety, and maybe even suicide. Stories of suffering that also affect their friends and families.
Stories that makes us wish for the power to turn back time and stop that person from using. And while that is impossible, we know there are effective ways of preventing more persons from getting hurt by substance abuse.
Hello, my name is Carla. I am an addiction treatment specialist with a background in both research and clinical work.
And I am Jose. I am a psychologist with several research publications on mental health and substance use.
We both have experience coordinating projects at two of the top mental health and addiction institutes in Mexico. After a few years in government, we grew tired of how our country preferred to focus its efforts on making effective treatments available, while little attention was put into achieving effective prevention.
In Mexico, 1 in 10 teenagers exposed to alcohol, tobacco, or drugs will develop a substance use problem before finishing high school. We know that early engagement in substance use is a top risk factor for mental health problems in adults, and that is why we think effective prevention has to focus on adolescent health.
In the past 2 years, we developed Mentes Hábiles. Mentes Hábiles is a series of socio-emotional skills training workshops for adolescents between 11 and 18 years old.
We have also been able to test our workshops with over 300 students, receiving great response.
But we have also learned that making these workshops available demands budget, training, and planning requirements that not all schools are able to comply.
This is why we want to develop an internet-based version of our program in order to make high-quality prevention available to all schools. We also believe that by going online, we will better engage teenagers by taking advantage of their eagerness to adopt new and exciting technologies and teach them skills that are essential for a healthy adult life.
We are talking about using video games, social media activities, and video workshops that will be as effective as on-site prevention workshops for a fraction of the cost and without teacher training. We like to think of ourselves as a Netflix of mental health prevention, where you can access evidence-based interventions and activities at any time and everywhere.
By going online, we estimate we will be able to serve the 11 million teenagers that are currently in middle school and high school in Mexico, which means we could prevent 1 million new cases from happening.
We present our project to Mass Challenge because we believe that once you have a good idea, an effective methodology, and the experience to achieve true impact, all you need is business mentorship, exposure, and access to the right collaborators to turn it into a sustainable solution.